Hello all, it's Teresa, Carolina Girl Wreaths. Welcome back to my channel, my subscribers and newbies. How is everyone today? Well, I hope everybody's doing fine. This is Monday. Had kind of a busy weekend. I hope y'all had a good one, wherever you were or what you were doing. Before we get started, I'd just like to show you guys, if you don't mind, what my husband made for me. I now have me a little backdrop, put my wreath on. This is a wreath I made for someone over the weekend, a fall wreath. I haven't got a tutorial on her because I haven't got another sign. And I'm out of a few colors, but isn't she pretty? Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. But she's on a backdrop or a piece of, well, let's just say now she's going to do better than my closet door, the way I was showing you when I get my finished wreath done. I just want to share that with you. I got a pretty good husband. Yeah, he does what I tell him to. But anyway, I'm going to get the mushy stuff out of the way first. I do welcome everybody back. My faithful subscribers, I know who's faithful, and I thank you so much. I can tell. And I appreciate you so much. It just adds to me. It inspires me. It keeps me wanting to come back. And new ones, you're my newbies, and you're just as important to me too. And I appreciate it if you just take time to see my tutorials, and if you like them, subscribe please, because I want to get this out of the way too. I do have a giveaway every month. This is for July, so I've got a little ribbon on there, stars for July. I do it at the end of every month to show my appreciation, and I try to do a good one. I want to do good giveaways, but I do appreciate you. And so all you have to do, please, if you've not subscribed, please do, and tell me in the comment that you'd like to be entered in my giveaway for whatever month it may be at that time, so I will know. Okay? So today we're going to be, and yes guys, I'm cheating, I'm looking at my nose because I would like to do a tutorial where I don't mess up, but you know what? I'll probably mess up. So anyway, today I'm going to be making a fun Scarecrow fall wreath using the Cruffle method with the extra curl in it. And so let's get started, okay? So let me go through what we need first. First, got your faithful 14-inch frame from the Dollar Tree, and I have her all pipe cleaner up here. I found me some sparkle ones and all I like kind of for the fall, so they're pretty. But you're going to need 18 pipe cleaners, and these are easily spaced. I do not have a tutorial on it. Maybe I should do one day for this kind of frame. But I can show you here all I have done. This frame has 6 sections, and each section you just want to put 2 on the outer 2 crossbars, 1 here, 1 there, and 1 in the center 2 crossbars of that section. Does that make sense? 1, 2 on the outside 2 rings, 1 on the inside 2 rings. So I'm not doing any crossbars this time like on my original frame. And then you will have a total of 18. I think I got that right, that part right. Okay? And today, I don't want to forget her. This is our little fun Scarecrow we're going to be making. Isn't she cute? She is cute. I just fell in love with her. I got her craft outlet, and I do my shopping sometimes like different seasons, so I've had her for a while. And I think I only gave $6 for her, but she's 10, gonna work good for weather and all, and plus she's like a little decor item, but she makes a great sign. She's already got a little hanger thing on her, which will work great to attach to the frame. I'm gonna have to name her. Okay? And then, of course, the mesh. Gonna be, you choose 2 mesh of your choice. I have chose kind of like a pretty teal-like and an orange. Really pretty together, I think. And you're gonna need 9 pieces of each of these for your Cruffles, cut at 20 inches. 9 pieces of each, cut at 20 inches. And these are poly deco mesh. Also, I purchased at Craft Outlet. Of course, you can find this mesh. It's easy to kind of find. Hobby Lobby. That's just a regular deco poly mesh. And then so I also, for the extra curls, that I'm going to add a little single curl to each Cruffle, making a little fuller wreath. So I stuck with the same 2 shades. And they're cut, you're going to need 18, and they're cut at 10 inches for the curls. For the single curls, 10 inches. And then my pretty ribbons here. Show my pretty ribbons. And it took me forever to decide, guys. I cannot help it. We have a lot of choices in this world, don't we? But I chose this pretty, just solid, like an aqua blue, something maybe. Not sure what color, but to go with, let's see, I'm going to pair her with, what do I have? Oh, this here. Isn't that pretty together like? And you've noticed the sign, his little hat had a patch of this color on it here. Okay, so on my ribbon today, to go in the Cruffles, is 1.5 inch. And they all come from Craft Outlet too. And then I'm pairing these two. The orange plaid, which I love, and just a pretty yellow. So there's those. And, let's see. Then all you'll need, let's see, pipe cleaners, of course, extra ones for the sign. Get you some extra pipe cleaners for your sign. And, let's see. And then for my big bow, I'm going to add a big bow to this one. She's just going to have a big bow on the side of her. I think this is so pretty. So I've chose this pretty little Scarecrow ribbon. I had it from last year. I just fell in love with that. I'm a big Craft Outlet shopper, guys, and you know, it is reasonable because you get free shipping over $69, and you know, if you think about it, you spend that much probably at Hobby Lobby or anywhere. So yeah, Craft Outlet's my main store. She kind of matches the sign too. The little, let me show you. She does. She kind of matches the little sign pretty good. And then I'm going to top her off with this solid orange. So that's about 2 big ribbons for my bows, and they're 2.5 inches. That's pretty much all we need today. So we're going to get started here, and I hope again that I can help someone today. And like I always say, if you run me up if you need to, it's okay, because I won't know it. But I hope you stay with me as much as you can, please, and I can help somebody. If not, just nothing else, put a smile on your face, and knowing that you're watching me puts a smile on my face. Okay, so I have my Cruffles cut. Let's see, let me try to get you all straight and good today. My Cruffles, I'm going to rotate them like orange and teal, orange and teal. And if you had never made a Cruffle, they're really simple. They really are. And one thing I like about it too, there's no fraying. There's no fraying on it. So it's really one of my favorite ways to make a wreath. And plus you'll need a chip. You'll need some kind of clip chip. I use my potato chip ones. I actually got some new little pink ones somebody gave me, which I love. But this is what I have right now at my table. Just a chipper clip. So they're cut at 20 inches, and you're wanting to go with the curl side up. Curl side up. And you'll need just something like a tool, I'm sorry, to put down on it. You know, you can do without one, but I need something to hold it down while I curl it. So I've got my Believe rock here. My pretty little Believe one. Believe you can do anything, especially make this wreath. New ones. So you just want to put her down one end, and you're going to take the other end and you're just going to curl her up. Make your little curl here. I do about 3 times. Okay, put your clip in the center here. Flip her around. And then you're just going to go like you did then. Same way. But you're not going to clip her this time. You're just going to scrunch her up. And scrunching, I think we all maybe know that if you don't, just make you a little, your thumbs and your forefingers here together, pushing it in the middle. As you're pulling the mesh to you, scrunching it down to you. Till you meet the end. Want to meet the end. Fingers together. See your Cruffles? See how pretty she is? She is pretty. She's got your ruffle. In a way, looks the ruffle. And then she's got the curl. So, ruffle, cruffle. Reminds me of Cheetos or something. I don't know the way you say it, but I think of Cheetos when I say that word. So there we go. So we're just going to place her in. Place her in one of your pipe cleaners. Today I'm going to do a little something different as we make this. You heard that old saying, 2 birds with 1 stone? Well, I wouldn't want to kill a little bird with a stone, but anyway. I've got my Cruffle in now. I just put her in like that. So I'm going to go ahead and add my curls now as we go along. So see, there's many ways you can do a wreath. You can do it all at one time around the Cruffles, or I'm going to decide today I'm going to add the Cruffles as I go. I mean the single curls. So there's the Cruffle, and since she's a teal color, I'm going to add an orange curl. Already curled up. Just make your curl here, and remember they're cut at 10 inches. Curl it up, pinch in the middle, and come back and put her in your Cruffle. A couple of twists because we're going to add ribbon later. Now I like to take my curls, you've seen me before, pinch them at the bottom so they kind of stand up some. So there we go, we got the Cruffle and the single curl. That's our method for today. So I'm going to do a couple more. So I'm going to go to the orange now. Go to the orange. I just love orange. I do. It is a pretty color. I would like to be able to wear it, but because of my hair, I think I would look more like a carrot, I think. I don't. But, okay, so can y'all? Okay. We're just going to roll it up, pinch, put your clip in, okay, turn her around, okay, remember this end you don't clip, just scrunch her up. There we go. Got our next Cruffle here. Okay. Just put her in beside, whichever way you want to go, your left, your right. I always tend to go to my left because I'm left-handed. About the pipe cleaners, I just want to tell you too, so you'll know. Yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned it. You will have 12 pipe cleaners on your outer 2 rings and 6 on your inner. There's our next Cruffle. Now I'm going to add the teal single curl. You may have some fran on the curls sometimes. That's something that's kind of going to be, but you know, with all the decor and the ribbons and stuff in it now, that's really not going to be that, you know, I don't think there's exactly no fray free, but if you ever see any like little strings or so, just clip them off. Sometimes the ribbon hides some of that too. So here we go. Here's our first 2 Cruffles. And as you start making your wreath and it gets fuller, all these here, they'll be pushed together. Okay, so there's our first 2 Cruffles with a single curl. Alrighty, so I'm going to finish all these up. We'll come back and we'll get started on applying our ribbon, okay? Be back. Okay guys, here she is. Cruffles and a single curl. And the way we done it, adding the single curl on with Cruffle, at the same time, I think I actually got done a little faster that way. I might even start doing that more myself. But it's up to you. You could have done all the Cruffles and then the curls, but whichever you prefer. So there she is, looking pretty full. Okay, now we're just going to add our ribbon. Okay, and I chose all 1.5 inch ribbon to go around. I'm going to rotate my ribbons. You'll need 18 pairs of ribbons, so that's 9 of each choice you use. And really simple. I think everybody knows how to do a ribbon. But if you don't know how to do a ducktail, I'm just going to simply show you here right quick. Anybody new? You take your ribbon, fold her in the center, fold her again at the bottom. And the way I learned, cut where the wired edge is. Cut along the wire edge into the crease. Wired edge into the crease. That's how I learned. I mean, I'm sure there's another way you can do it if you're cutting on the crease to the wired edge, but I cut from the wired edge into the crease. And then you have your little tail. Okay, so I've paired my orange plate and my yellow. I'm just gonna put them together, pinch. And I usually work from the inside out. I know myself, if I don't, I'll forget one. So inside out's what I've taught myself to do, but you do however you want. Give them a few twists. And I'm going to cut them down. Not too short, just enough to go stick the ends under your ribbon. Okay. Knocking stuff off. There we go. I'm just going to rotate now, going to the blue and my little plaid print here. I think that's really pretty together. Okay. Guys, I was thinking a while ago too, I just want to mention the weather up north, the flooding and all up north in those states. I forget. I think it was I'm not sure. I know y'all have heard or know, and even if you know somebody there, if you're from there, my heart and prayers go out to those people. I really do. I just can't imagine. That's why I really need to stop complaining about things, you know, because they say it can always be worse. But let's remember those ones that's going through unfortunate weather like that. And so I just wanted to add that in. Pray that they find comfort, safe, and everyone will be okay. Alrighty, so there they are when I get them rotated. So I'm going to finish all my ribbon, and you too, okay? And we'll be back with the sign. Okay, she's all ribboned up. See the different ribbons and all the fall colors, the blue, orange, touch of brown. Just love fall, don't y'all? Okay, there she is, all ready for a sign now. Thanks for bearing with me this long. And a sign here now, I showed you. I liked about this little decor piece, it's really not, well, it's a sign. You can use many things for a sign. I mean, you really can. Plaques, pictures, just something that you like and that will fit with your wreath. So this is like a little wall hanging thing, but hey, for $6, she's darling. or he, might be a he. But anyway, I just took 2 pipe cleaners here and wrapped them around my the little thing that come prong thing holder. I'm just going to find a place here in the side of my wreath because I want to put it around the side. And just go down into your mesh. Find your place. And I know it's like July right now, almost, well, it really almost the end. But I love fall. I'm a fall person. September and October are my favorite months. My birthday's in September. But I just love fall. The coolness of it, the pretty colors. Okay, so you just get her into the 2 rings, flip her over. And I do use 2 rings when I tie her in because it just, to me, it gives, I think, more support holding her in. And I'm going to go to the 2 inner ones here. And just pull her enough to make her secure. Twist her pretty good. 4 or 5 times. Now you can add a bottom pipe cleaner to this little sign if you need to have, if you feel like you need to. I think a hole can be drilled into it if you have a little drill, but I've always done good just like this because people that I actually sell some to have asked me if the sign could be took out because some people like to replace their signs sometimes. So I do love the pipe cleaner method here because you can take it out easy. Okay, so she's in with the top pipe cleaner, but I see now I'm going to have to put something on the bottom of her. My bad, I should have been prepared for that. So that's how she's going to look. What I'll probably do is go on the back of her and glue me on a couple of pipe cleaners there and finish her around the rings. Okay, so ain't he sweet? So I'm going to do that part for you so you don't have to watch. I'm just going to glue me some on the back of the sign here because I don't think the one's going to work with this one since he's on the side. Okay, so get that done and we'll make her bow and be done. So guys, actually I've decided to hook on the bottom here with her. These are called mount adhesives. They're little stick things all. They got holes in them. I get mine off Amazon. You get about 100 or so for $5. They give you options of prices and how many. But they're really neat to do on signs, and I forgot about these actually. I used to use them quite a bit, but I decided just to put one on here on the end, as you can see. And I'm just going to feed my pipe cleaner through the hose. Now I do 2 pipe cleaners. I've always done 2 just for me because I just can't seem to make it. With 1 pipe cleaner, I tend to mash my sign way too much down into the wreath. You don't want to really mash your sign down in your wreath. Okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and put her in so she'll be on good. So I'm just going to kind of for those of you that know, I'll have to go hang around my little new board here behind me to make sure I get her out how I want her, because looking down at something, I just can't get it right. But actually try use some of those adhesives if you have a lot of signs that maybe you need another way to attach it to besides, or you know, just like I say, the pipe cleaners work fine too. It's hard to get down through that mesh. Okay. So when you find your place to put her in, just flip her back over. I'm sorry, I should have realized this sign was going to need a little more support besides just a top hanger. Okay. You can always go back and change her up. Well, there we go. There he is. There he is. Right. So I will work with him later for the finished touch. All you want to do is go back in and get your bows out from underneath him. Okay, so now we're going to work with our big bow to go on the bottom here. Or on the side. So it's going to be a simple, bigger bow. I'm going to be using the Scarecrow print. Okay. Now because this print, when I turn it certain ways, she's going to be upside down, so I'm going to make this tail first, to have the tail hanging down first, so she'll be going right. You'll see as I'm doing it. So if you have a bow dabra, and I hope you do, they're really good to use. And that's what I'm making this bow with. Okay, just put your pipe cleaner in your slits. I'm going to go ahead and measure out my tail. So I don't really want her too long, but I want one long enough to make her noticeable. So I'm probably going to go with just like a 12-inch one. So I'm going to pinch her here. I've got 12, and I'm going to pinch her at the center, and I'm just going to put her down in my thing, the slits. Bring her down, and then bring the other side down right beside her. Thank you. And go to the end. And I'm also going to go ahead and ducktail her to get that out of the way. Fold in half. I cut from the wired edge into the crease, a little angle. Wired edge to the crease. Okay, so she's done there. Okay, so there's our tail. Okay. Sometimes this ribbon you'll see how the scarecrows, the heads on them are one's upside down and one's up. I apologize. I don't really know how to fix this to where they're going both down the same way. But you know, it's all good because there again, they don't have to be going the same way. There's no rule. But there's the tail. I've got the tail hanging out for the bows to come. So that's my tail. I wanted my scarecrows to be my tail, my scarecrow heads. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to take the scarecrow ribbon I just used, and I'm going to make a little turner print down. If you've got one-sided, print down. And just make you a little loop here. Show you just a little place to put her in. See how I've got her in? Got me a little tail right there started. Okay. Now I'm going to twist her. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not going to twist her. I got to make this loop first. I got my little throat. Something in my throat. But okay. So I'm going to make her loop. And you can measure on your mat, or you can measure on with a measuring tape, or however you choose. I usually try to just eyeball mine where I want it. And with the bow dabber, you can see that they're even. I'll show you that in a little bit if you don't know. But I'm going to make her about somewhere in here. I think I've got about probably what? Let's see. Probably got about a 3-inch bow. think that's a pretty good size. Okay, then the next side, you're going to go over across from her, twist it away from you. That just keeps the print straight. In other words, if you didn't twist it, you know, you'd turn up with this on top. So twist it away from you. Come back and make your other loop. Okay, now I am kind of eyeballing it, but here's how I find out how they're even. Take your little stick that comes with the Bodabra and just pull up your loops. In the center there, you can see if they were meeting or not. I think this side is a little longer, so I'm going to go in with her some. Measure again. If you can see, they're pretty much even. It's going to work for me. Okay, so that's how I do that. So I'm going to go ahead and make another. I'm going to make 2 bows with this print. So I'm going to go ahead again, twist it away from me, make my loop. Oh, I forgot to take my stick out. I told y'all. I'm working too hard. Okay, take your stick out, guys. Okay. Make your loop. And I'm going to go a tad, maybe, not a whole lot. I measure from my loop now, where I kind of want her. Okay, same thing, twist on the other side. If anybody's new making these on a Bodabra, really, when you learn to make them, it's fun. You're going to be making bows like crazy. So that looks good to me. Okay, so since I've already got a tail, I'm going to cut this bow up here at the top, right along in here. And remember what I say, it's better to cut less and more because you can always take off, you can't put back on. So I'm just going to take her right here and cut me a, okay. I'll take some of that off probably after a while when I finish her all up. Okay, now I'm going to go on to the, let me just do it right now. Just shorten it. You want to kind of keep it where you can see the other bows. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now, I'll move on to my orange. I'm going to keep it about like I did too. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to just, I'm doing a different bow in my mind, guys. I'm sorry. So you want to go to this one, make your little tail short. Make a short one. Make a short one for this one. Okay. Now you want to come back with your loops. Now this ribbon you won't have to twist because it's the same on both sides. But guys, I'm in the habit of twisting, so I'm gonna have it. And it's not bad. I mean, matter of fact, it's okay to do that because twisting kind of, to me, seems to secure it more. But, so see, it's the same side. You don't have to twist, but I'm just gonna twist the next one I make out of her. So make your loop. And I'm gonna kind of stick with a little bit shorter than my Scarecrow one. Okay. See, here I go twisting, but it's just a habit to me. You don't have to twist one that's solid or same color on each side. Going back. You're just looping back and forth and twisting. And like I said, when you make these, you'll be making bows and you won't have to have, I mean, really, it's just, I love making them. And you'll just be making bows here and there. And okay, so I'm actually going to do this in a double bow too. So I hope you're following me okay. Right. So I'm going back, making another loop. Each time I'm just bringing it in a little bit shorter. Okay. Bring it in a little bit shorter. So when I get that on, I'm going to put my stick in just to see how it's looking to me. First I'm going to cut my give her a short tail again. Slant it up in there. Okay, so see, she's going to look something like this. I'll get her fluffed out. She'll be really, really pretty. Okay, so I chose these two ribbons here because I love them together and it goes good together. So I think I'm gonna, let's see, we've already got a 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 ribbons and an 8-loop bow already. But I've decided I'm gonna throw in just a touch of this yellow, guys. So to bring out the yellow in the wreath. Didn't have a whole lot of yellow in it. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a little last bow on top of here. So this is one-sided. So turn the print down. I'm going to make me a little tail like we've been doing on top here. Here I go again. Stick comes out, Teresa. This Carolina heat's getting to me, y'all. Okay, so stick out. Make your little tail there. Okay. Now, then I'm going to finish it off with the yellow polka in it. Okay. A tad shorter than the other. Twist her to keep the pattern right, since she's one-sided. Back over. Okay. Sorry, I'm sliding away from you. And you'll see as you cut your little pieces off here, that tail of the end of the bows, you'll see how about where to put them. You'll see. Some things just come natural to you. They do. And I've always said, I'm throwing it in again, guys. There's no right or wrong way for your wreath. It's your wreath. What makes you happy, what you want, what looks good to you. Because if you're happy, then chances are everybody's happy. Okay? So here we go. Here she is all finished up before we take her out. Okay, so now we've ended up, since I added the yellow, that wasn't in my plan at first, but I decided I want to put that yellow in. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layered bow, and that gives her 10 loops. So she's going to be really pretty when we get her fluffed together here. Take my stick out. Grab your pipe cleaner. And now you can use wire. You can use wire. I know the bow dabber comes with wire. But you can use floor wire. I prefer the pipe cleaners. They're easier for me to grab and hold. So you just pull them up together at the ends. Hold on to them. And while you're holding the ends together, press the bows in the other hand together. Down. Down. You're pressing down, pulling up. Pressing down, pulling up. But holding on to that stack of ribbons. Just turn your pipe cleaner to the back. Oh, that one come off on me, but there we go. While holding your ribbons, just turn your pipe cleaner twister around to the back. Give her a good, maybe 4 or 5 twists. Okay. Okay, so now we just want to go in here. Straighten your tail up down here. And what I usually do is just start the big, just pull them all, pull them all out. On one side, pull them all out. And those little tails you cut, just pull them down. Okay. Pull them all out here. They're gonna just pull them all out. And you're gonna put your hands in and curl them. Make that loop. Make that loop. There are so many ways to make a bow too. I'm still learning some myself. I really wish that I could make one by hand. I've tried before and I think it turned out pretty good if I'd stayed with it, but I guess since I've got my bow dabber here and I've learned a few other ways, that I try to stick with what I've learned too and maybe get better at it. But there are so many ways to make a bow. So pull them out and fluff them up. Spread your loops out. Okay. Go. And just keep working her around. Working her around, and your goal is to kind of maybe not have the same two, where you've got an orange, maybe put the other, another color between them, or you can use the same colors together. It's okay. I don't know why I said that. However you want to make it. This is just my way of making my big loop bow, and you've actually got, like I said, you've got 5 ribbons now since I chose the yellow. But we also have 10 loops. So see, guys, she really don't look that bad. See her loops? And of course, the little tails, you go back and trim them off. I just try to keep them out. I'm afraid I don't want to come too short, but you trim them up when you get done. And she's going to look really pretty on her wreath, I think. So there she is, her 10 loop bow made on the bow dabber. Okay? So I'm going to put her in and put her on my little fake door back here. And then we'll see how she really looks, okay? Thank y'all for bearing with me. Thank you so much. Alrighty? So, be right back. Okay, everyone, here she is. What y'all think? I hope you like him, like her, but there's the bow. I added I always add little touches, guys. I can't help myself. I just can't, but I bet a lot of you probably do too. But I put some sunflowers, because sunflowers just bring out everything. And so there he is. And I even added the little pumpkin I found. I just love to add little things to make it kind of unique. And my bow here. There's her bow. Guys, I do apologize. I'm sorry that I know y'all, I thank you for all the comments where you tell me don't be too hard on myself and that, and y'all really make me feel good, and I'm really trying, and I won't pat myself on the back. I don't do too bad all the time, but I'm not a good bow tutorial right now. I don't know how to show how to make them really good, and I apologize. I love to make them, and I think I do pretty good on some, but I'm just not good at making them yet. But maybe one day I'll get a perfect one for you. That's what I want to do. So I really hope you like her. You know, she's just a simple, fun wreath because of the little scarecrow fella, made with the Cruffle and adding a single curl and your own decor and a big bow. So thank you again today for staying with me. I know it's a little longer, but it means a lot to me. And if you have a little time, thank you. And whatever you do today, I hope the rest of your day is beautiful. I'm fixing to go put up some tomatoes. Doing a little can of tomatoes today. Well, actually, I'm putting them in jars for my soup and my spaghetti sauce in the winter and chili. But that's what I'm going to do the rest of my day. So guys, I love you all. I do. This little channel makes me happy. And you all, everyone on here is special to me. Newbies, please remember to subscribe and get in for my July giveaway. So everybody, until next time, be good, be kind, be happy. See you later. Bye-bye.